Hey guys, welcome to Everyday Living with Simply Mercy B. Today we're making apple butter. But first, we must go on a field trip. We need apples. Let's go. Okay guys, so we're going into the marketplace. In the marketplace, you're going to find different items here. Like I absolutely love to come to different farmers market where you can get different items, things that you don't find in your everyday market. Very, very nice finds. You can even get soaps here. Look at that. And a lot of the things that you can find in your market like this are local. They are locally grown or locally made, which is very, very awesome. Supporting the hometown small businesses. Awesome. Love it. Y'all check that out. This is exactly why I'm in here today. I came to pick up some apples because I am going to try my hand at making apple butter. It's that time of year. Got to get those nuts so we can make all those different cookies and cakes and treats. So this is what I am in search of. Apples. So I'm not sure which ones I want to get. So we're gonna pick one, $6.99. Goes in my buggy. Excuse me. Okay, guys, we are out of good earth, and I picked up some apples. I got 6 apples. I got 3 Honey Crisp and 3 Galas. So, what are we doing with these apples? We're gonna make some apple butter. I have never tried my hands at apple butter before, but I read like 3 different recipes, and I'm gonna put a little bit from each one. I'm gonna incorporate a little bit from each one that I think will be very good for a recipe, and we're gonna create our apple butter from 3 different recipes. How about that? We got those. And y'all, that market is so very inviting. Everything is so nice and clean, and it just makes for a beautiful shopping experience. I also bought me some banana chips. Now I love banana chips, and when I want a sweet treat and I don't want to get into anything that's super sugary, I would choose banana chips. These are the dried or hydrated banana chips. And I also like to pair them with the dried pineapple. That is the perfect little combination that soothes my little sweet treat. I picked up that. And I also picked up some watermelon. Now I paid $6.99 for this watermelon. And let me tell you why I bought it. Because I'm weak. And when I walked up and I saw how nicely it was cut up, this is what drew me to this watermelon. It's cut up in cubes, and it said, "Pick me, pick me." I did, and look what I have. I now have my fork because yes, I travel with a lot of junk in my back seat, and utensils is absolutely one of them. Let's see how sweet it is since I already picked it. Let's check it out. I did good. $6.99 and it's healthy. That is really good. So now we're gonna go back home and we're gonna get our apples all washed up and clean, and we're gonna make us some apple butter. We'll see you in the kitchen. Hey guys, and welcome to Everyday Living with Simply Mercy B. As you can see, it has been a couple days later since we've been on our field trip, and I hope you enjoyed that footage. And I was in search of apples, but I did pick up a few other things, and I'm sure you saw at the beginning of the video. It was a very, very fun field trip. However, on that day, I was not able to start my apple butter, but our apples are still good. It's a couple of days later and they're still intact. And like I say, I have a Gala apple here. I'm just gonna get them in some water. And I also have a Honey Crisp. So I just wanna go ahead and rinse my apples a little bit. We're not gonna use the peeling, so we just wanna make sure that they're clean and free of any, debris or bugs or anything. And we just wanna go ahead and peel those apples. Guys, I was inspired to make this apple butter after visiting a restaurant in the Charleston area. It was so good and fresh tasting, I had to try my hand at it. Okay, we have our apples all peeled, and so now we're just going to use our little apple slicer here to core our apples, and this is going to make it easier. Whoops. Pull that core right out. Now, I've never made this before, but this is the way I would do it. I'm going to take my apple and I'm going to slice it again. It's already cut in eighths, and I'm going to go ahead and slice it again. And we're going to get it into our pan. There's a little hard piece on there. I'm going to cut that off. Again, I'm just taking them and slicing them in half again. So here are our apples, and this is about 2.5 pounds of apples here. So to these apples, I'm gonna go ahead and add 1 cup of apple cider. We're gonna put these on the stove and we're gonna cook them until they're really soft. Okay guys, we're gonna go ahead and check our apples and see how it's going. This lid is hot. Let me get you in a little bit closer. All right, this is what we're looking like. And that brown part that you see right here, that's from the apple cider. They're getting soft, but they're not soft enough. So far, so good. Our apples are ready. This is what our apples are looking like right here. Look at all that beautiful juice in there. I'm going to use this slotted spoon. Now guys, this is me making up this as I go from the 3 recipes that I read, and this is the way I decided to do it. So what we're gonna do now, we're getting ready to puree these apples into our food processor. And let me introduce you to Old Faithful. This has been around with me close to 30 years. It's been a while. That was one of the very first food processors that I got in my adult life. Now we're not going to toss this juice away. No, 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 no. That's the good stuff. Now yes, there are many ways to get these apples all mashed down. I actually have a potato masher here. Let me rinse it off. This is one of the ways that you can get it done. But my, you would be there for a while. Oh, that's not bad. Look at that. See there? Or you can go ahead and get it into your food processor and get it all blended up. And that's what I chose to do today. Get this all locked in, and we're going to get this all pureed. At this point, it looks just like applesauce. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That is a thing of beauty. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. Just a little bit more. Okay, that's good. If we have a few chunks left in there, that is fine with me. So now we're going to get our Dutch oven back over. Woo, that is hot. And we're going to carefully, remember this is hot, we're going to carefully get this back into our Dutch oven. Don't you worry, I'm going to bring you up close so you can see exactly what I'm doing. You know Mercy going to bring you along for the ride. I'm trying to get my apple butter done because I'm going to be on grandma's rules. Alright, let me bring it to you and let you see. Check that out. Alright guys, it's time to make some magic. We have our brown sugar here, and we're going to use about 1/4 of a cup of brown sugar. Now I have read a lot of recipes where, and then of course I'm a comment reader also, you know, if they put too much sugar it's too sweet. So we're gonna put less sugar, and then the next time we make it, if we think it need more sugar, then we'll do that. But on this trial run with 2.5 pounds of apple, we're gonna go in with 1/4 of a cup of sugar, brown sugar. All right, we got that in, and make sure it's packed. We're gonna use 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Let's make sure it's cinnamon, because I have made that mistake before and used the wrong spice. You know, they all have the same color, and you just get so excited. Okay, so we're gonna go in with 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And y'all know I am a lover of nutmeg, but we're not gonna put, oh my God, I love nutmeg. Nutmeg just makes me so happy. Ooh. And it also reminds you of the holidays. Okay, so we have nutmeg here. And on my cute little spoons, I want to show it to you up close. Look at there. Can you see it? It says a dash. So cute. And that's all we're going to put in there. Just a dash of nutmeg. All right. And just about a pinch of salt. Just about that much. We just want to bring those flavors together and wake everything up and make it all good. Oh my gosh. Y'all, it looks so good. My goodness. Come on, come on. You got to see this. You have to. Y'all get into this bowl. Look at there. Now at this point, I would call this applesauce. You can stop right here. This is my opinion. I have never made applesauce before either. So if you know the texture of applesauce, it looks just like this. Y'all, we got to give it a taste. We have to give it a taste. Let's go in there. I know we're making apple butter, but my goodness. Yes. This is applesauce. You can stop right here and you will have yourself some good applesauce. But, so applesauce and apple butter, they are pretty much the same. Because I read that apple butter is pretty much a concentrated applesauce. Makes sense to me. We're going to put this back on the stove and we're going to let this simmer until it get a dark brown. I don't know how long it's going to take, but with this small batch of apples, it might take about an hour to an hour and a half. And I certainly think I'm going to have enough so I can put some in, I have my jars. Look, I have my jars ready. So I hope I have enough so I can jar me some up. But right now we're going to get it back on the stove and let it simmer down until it get that beautiful dark color. And we're going to have apple butter. And I think I'm going to go ahead and make me a pan of biscuits so I can go ahead and smear me some of that butter on there when it's ready. All right, we're going to take this back to the stove. Looking good. At this point, it's been about 40 minutes. We're still waiting for it to thicken up and become a darker color. Okay guys, when I finish stirring this, I taste it. And me personally, I think we need some more sugar. So we're gonna go in with some more brown sugar. Don't worry, I will tell you exactly the amount that I put in. But as you can see, the color has started to change. It's getting a deeper color. Let me get you a little closer. The brown color has deepened. It's looking good. So like I said, I did add some more sugar. And because it wasn't sweet enough for my taste. So at this point, we are at a half a cup of sugar because I added another 1/4 of a cup of sugar. So we're now at a half a cup. Don't worry, I'm going to put the recipe in the description box. But I just wanted you to know. Okay, we're going to let this continue on. Go ahead and check on our apples. Yes. They're starting to thicken up. Starting to thicken up. Looking really good. It has been 1 hour since we started this process. And as you can see, I have my stove set at a 2, and that's low. And we just letting this simmer, simmer, simmer. It's looking real good, guys. Guys, our apple butter is ready. So our apple butter has thickened up, and this is the dark brown color that we was looking for. This is your apple butter. Now, I'm not sure I'm going to have enough to can. I prepared for canning, but I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough product here to can with. I do have my little ceramic dish here that I'm going to put my apple butter in. That is so beautiful. Guys, I don't think I'm going to have enough to can, because this is what I'm going to keep in my refrigerator. So when we get ready to put some butter on our bread, we can use some apple butter. And I have this left. I'm going to share some with my mother and my daughter-in-law. Guys, take a look at that apple butter. Now, once this cooled down, we're going to come back and we're going to give it a good taste, and I'm going to show y'all exactly how this apple butter spreads. As you can see, I did go ahead and make a pan of biscuits. Now we're just going to add some of our apple butter to those biscuits.
Let's fly away, just you and me. I need a little break from the city. It's been so long since we've been gone.
I did an awesome job on this apple butter. I am very proud of how this apple butter turned out. That is good. That apple butter is very good. The balance is very good. And I did right by putting that extra 1/4 of a cup of brown sugar in there. It is very good. Guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. I had an amazing time putting this together for you all. And please get into the comments and let me know what you do different to make apple butter. This is my first time making apple butter, and I think I did an awesome job. And I am very proud of this apple butter, and I am happy to share it with you all. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I will see you right back here on Everyday Living with Simply Mercy.